you're going to be in my car with me today because, well, I don't have time to be in my office today. I am heading down to location down in downtown Vancouver today. I have a huge branding session with a team of people, mostly women. I believe there's one man there, and it's going to be amazing. It's a law firm. They are incredible women. I can't wait. They had a very bad experience with their last branding session, so they are insanely nervous, very hesitant, very unsettled, very unsure. So there's going to be a lot of nurturing. There's going to be a lot of guidance, and I am going to be as prepared as possible before we start at 11 o'clock today. So you're going to come with me. I'm going to just randomly film as we go because otherwise it's not going to happen. Life is nuts. Life is busy, but I have so much to share. So this is what we're doing today. You're in the car with me. When I get to location, I like to give my clients my undivided attention. So I'm not going to be doing specific behind the scenes chatting with you. It's purely them. It's all about them. Everything that they're after, everything that they've paid for, that's what they're going to receive. So while my photo shoot doesn't start until 11 o'clock today, I'm going to arrive at least half an hour early, and that's going to give me a chance to do multiple things. One, I'm there, I'm prepared, I can read through that questionnaire, remind myself of who everybody is, what they're doing. That then gives me a clear idea based on my inspiration board that I created last night as to what I'm doing. So I have a game plan in mind. When I get there, I can then meet all of the women that I'm photographing throughout the day. I can be familiar with their names to the faces so that I can address them personally, because that can make a really big difference saying, oh, okay, your turn. I can say, oh, Julie, it's your turn. And it will instantly set them at ease. It also gives me a chance to view the space, get a feel for the lighting, the different locations, and then I can choose the locations in the office based on the hierarchy on who I'm going to photograph. So the big main office, that's going to be our top lawyers. They're going to be the people that we photograph in that incredible space. Then we're going to work throughout the space depending on if we even have another area to photograph. If not, I'm going to choose my poses based on seniority, if you will. Once I've met everybody, I'm also going to organize and set up all of my gear. So I'm going to set my white balance. I'm going to choose my ISO based on how much light is in the space. I'm going to set up all my lighting. I'm going to test it all. I want everything organized so that when it comes to 11 o'clock, when it's their time, I am ready I can take a first shot right at 11 o'clock, and I know it's going to be amazing. The pose might be terrible, or the client might not be ready because it takes a little bit of warming up to get into that. But I know that I'm ready. I'm ready for capturing everything they want to do. So if they were ready, it's on. Okay. So I know I'm prepared. I know they're going to get what they're paid for, and we are using that full 4 to 5 hours, and we're going to capitalize on everything that they want to get. So now I'm going to finish my drive, and I will take you behind the scenes when I get there. I've pulled over on the side of the road. I'm almost there. I just want to take a minute to read through my questionnaire just to remind myself what it is they're after, because what they have in mind can sometimes vary from what I have in mind. So going through this, I know that, they're intending to use their photos for websites. They need a combination of both vertical and horizontal. I know the type of client that they're targeting, the people that they're helping. They need a combination of headshots, calm and relaxed, some more serious vibes like Power Boss, up there. They want some working photographs so that they can use that as kind of stock photos, background photos on websites. They want to describe the feelings in their photographs of confidence, willing to listen, advocacy, and understanding. So these are all super helpful. I know that what they're after, the vibe that they're after, there's so much about their business in here. So if this is something that would be helpful for you, for your business, the questionnaire that I send out, let me know in the comments below, and I will send you my questionnaire, exactly what I send to them. I do custom tailor it for each client based on what they are, what their business is about, what I already know about them, that kind of thing. It's all really helpful. I'm now going to go and read through all the people that they have included. There are 1, 4, 5, 6. There's 12 people. So I want to know them before I get there. So I'm going to go read through a little bit about them, their position, that kind of thing. And then when I meet them, they're going to feel like I already know them a little bit, which is going to set everybody at ease.
As soon as I got to the location, I was able to get everything all set up and take a look at the space. We had one beautiful room with an epic view. The sun was amazing most of the day. There was a few times where it was a little bit too bright, so we just had to tilt the blinds and make lots of adjustments, but we were able to work with it. It was absolutely beautiful, and the space just really showcased the vibe that they were going for. My first photo session of the day was the one person that the assistant had mentioned that was going to be the most challenging person, because she was very nervous in front of the camera, was confident that there was no way we were going to get a great photo. I think this was sort of going back to her previous photo shoot, seeing the photos and just getting her confidence beat down. So we started the day off with a challenge and we accepted. I showed her the first photo that I took and she was just like, what? So I was like, let's do this. So we cruised around, we worked out those nerves, because as soon as you get stiff, you get tension, you build up, and it ends up being super uncomfortable. So I showed her the back of my camera just to give her that confidence, knowing that what I'm capturing is actually as amazing as like my dancing around would show. So I showed her the back of my camera and she was so excited. She couldn't believe that was her and how amazing she looked. But we had this stupid little frock. We popped that out and then we went back, and every single time we went back, she was just a little bit more comfortable, a little more confident. And she was so excited. She was working out those nerves. It was still there. So we did some shaking once in a while. We did some wiggling and it worked out so well.
Oh my God. I told you, I get people to keep weird shit.
Oh, that's perfect.
I love her.
Yay!
That's what we're after, right? Okay, we're gonna do some more now. Let's
got
okay.
more. Okay, I can
We
do
just
more.
started.
I
Give
can
me
do-
2 seconds.
Oh my God,
How are you doing?
I'm
Oh,
she's really good.
She looks so good.
Ooh, I know. I want to cry.
like she looks so good.
I want to
Holy
cry. Backdrop look amazing.
Oh
Yeah.
my God.
Wait till you. Okay.
No.
This is
I
one of
saw
my
about-
best friends in the
this
whole
is
world.
not
She's
about me.
So
This
beautiful.
is not
Like,
about me. It's
if
about
you
you.
can make me
That
look
photo
this
is
good, I
We're
insane.
gonna do the two of you together.
if
Oh
you
my
can
God,
make
God
me
bless
look
you.
this good,
Between the two of you.
That photo, I'm
So-
shook to my core.
Ready?
Shook.
I almost cried.
And she was nervous.
I'm
No,
like,
no.
Girl, you
The
got
problem
this.
is-
Today was amazing. The vibe, it was, when I first got there, everyone was they were very nervous. They actually showed me some of their branding session that they got done a couple years ago. They were very unhappy with it, and I'm not surprised, because I'm not kidding you when I say half of their photos, their eyes were closed, or their tongue was sticking out, or they were mid conversation. So it was I can't believe anyone would have delivered that. So of course you feel terrible. Like anytime I take self-portraits of myself, I take 100 photos. There's only 10 that I actually really like, because the rest are crap. Because a lot of people, like, they just have different facial expressions in front of the camera, and they, you have to blink, believe it or not. So, call that out. So there was so many nerves when I first got there, and I started off with the big boss, the owner, and she was the one person that when I was booking with their associate, she said, she's the most awkward. You're going to have to work really hard with her. So I said, challenge accepted. And so when I first got there, I did a big powwow with everybody in the same room, giving them the speech of, it's okay to be uncomfortable in front of the camera. If you do feel uncomfortable, let me know. Let them know that I understand the entire vibe that the entire business is going for their photo shoot, but also that everyone has their own personalities that they want to bring across in their photos. So I said, talk to me, let me know. I'm a completely open book. I'll show you the back of the camera, because I knew how uncomfortable they were going to be. So I wanted them to build that confidence throughout their photo shoot, because otherwise the whole session for each person was going to feel the same thing, and that would be stiff. So I started off with the big boss. She was so nervous. Love it. She was so sweet, but super nervous. And we nailed it, and it felt so good. By the time I left, everyone was just raving and so excited, and just on this high of feeling good and so excited for the new year, and just having that was just the epitome of everything that I strive for in every single one of my sessions. So it felt good. It was a really, really good day. And I'm so excited that they chose me and that it was as successful as they had wanted it to be.